Hey, what's up, everybody? It is a Thursday, a little later than normal, but you know what? When I tell you we can do it on Thursday, whatever your schedule is, I mean it. So it's kind of late at night here. We're getting this up, and I have the one, the only. It's the guy that kicked it all off. The first time we did any of these, he was my guest, and now he is my guest here. These many months later, here we started in July, and now we're almost to the first part of the year. It's CDub, all the way from Terre Haute, Indiana. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, Scott? Glad to be here.
Nice to have you. Nice to have you. Nice week. Nice hit on the Mbappe. You and I were talking about that before the show, and once he got that first goal in like the whatever that was, like the 78th minute, they basically took out the other two guys that had a chance to score, and the coach purposely tried to get him that second goal so he would have an upper hand for the golden boot. So that was a great piece of information. You said once he got the first one, you knew you were locked in.
Well, I knew I was locked in I think it was about 5 minutes later when they took Gerard and Dembele off and moved Mbappe from wing to striker. When they did that, I knew I was good. It was just a matter of time.
There you go. So the way this works, by the way, I'm Scott Steen, lead handicapper at winnersandwhiners.com. I don't know if you probably, if you're watching this, you probably have seen me before, but I do daily videos where I give out free picks. And every week we have the commenters compete to see who will be the capper of the week, who has the best 7-day period, making one play a day. And CDub had a nice hit on Mbappe on Sunday to score 2 goals as he came from way off the pace. He's a closer. It's never over till it's over. What'd that pay? 650?
550.
550. So there you go. Very nice week. It's nice to have him here. So the way this works is we will each pick an underdog from this weekend sports card, and whichever one wins and pays the most, they will be the king of all cappers. How'd that turn? When you and I did it the first time, did we both miss? Oh no, you hit it, didn't you? Yeah, you did.
I started it off right. Everybody
you
else
absolutely did. You absolutely did. So I'm 0-1 to CDub. I'm in the hole right now. So we'll have to see how it works. And of course, if neither one of our picks hits, then we're just terrible. So we're not terrible. It's what the underdogs are supposed to do. They're supposed to not win. So
that's why they got a plus next to them.
That's right, baby. That's why they got a plus next to them. Very good. So as always, the visitor gets to go first. We cannot pick the same pick. I do not know what CDub is picking. He does not know what I am picking. If he has the pick that I have lined up, I must on the fly come up with a new pick. So we'll see what happens. I do not know what he's going to pick until right now. What do you got?
I think I was going back and forth between the Giants and Jags because I really think the Giants have a chance. But after watching them against Washington in that overtime, I'm not going to rely on them. Who I'm going to go with, it's probably against better judgment or against the numbers, is the Jacksonville Jags plus the 3.5. I think with them, like the last 2 games, they held Henry down to, I think, 38 and 30 yards. And I looked at their injury list. I mean, I'm looking at it now. You got Burks in concussion protocol. So if he doesn't play, you're in trouble. And Jeffrey Simmons, Autry, Long, Simmons, their defense is beat. That team is beat up. So, and I think the Jags are going to get the W this week. I'm going to go ahead and take them plus the 3.5 to do that Lawrence magic.
Okay. All right. I'm okay with that. I think that's a decent play. And you and I talked about it. There weren't a lot of great options out there. Of course, some dogs will win. So I guess the argument to that would be, well, yeah, sure, there's great options. You just got to go find them. Yeah. I think this could be one of them. This Tennessee team, the defense has pretty much been their calling card all year. And it's weird. I asked this on one of my videos or maybe the show. Can you say Derrick Henry's having a down year if he's leading the league in rushing? Can you say those two things? Is that possible?
I don't think so. I think he's just not. I mean, first of all, it's not late in the season when he really, does really good, because it's all about getting wore down over the course of a season. And so he's leading the league now, but how many games till the season's over, and he can still snap a game or two. Heck, he snapped against Jacksonville, what, about 4 years ago for 4 TDs or something crazy?
That's right. So we're traditionally what would be 3/4 of the way done with the season.
Yep, 12 games.
12 games down. We have 5 left. By the way, as you and I record this, we each have the game on, and you're ahead of me, so you've seen this. But with 9 seconds left, the Rams just threw a touchdown pass and are likely going to take the lead and win the game.
Oh, no likeliness. They did take the
They
lead,
did.
17-16.
So
Yes,
the extra point went through,
it
and
went through. And so, GG Raiders.
right. You and I, we talked before the show because we were watching it, and my pick for the day was the Raiders -6. You're on that as well.
Mhm.
And I said, I felt like we were getting ripped off by getting the push because the Raiders just dominated that game. Just they couldn't score touchdowns, and they had 2 terrible penalties on punts, which was just utterly ridiculous to keep Los Angeles drives alive. And as so many times, you get teams that are outplaying another one. They screw around, they don't maximize their points, and all of a sudden the other team does something right, and you look up and you're like, well, we just lost that game, and I have no idea how it happened. So,
There is one silver lining for me. I like I was talking to you. I have some player props, which I do a lot, and I bet them for a full unit. I don't do them for half. So the loss of the Raiders just got negated by Jefferson making that catch and his yardage going over. So
all right,
there's the silver lining.
all right,
Because
there you
without
go.
that happening, I was going to lose his yardage.
All right,
Yeah,
solid.
yeah.
Okay, so I've got you down for the Jags, and you've got 3.5 on that.
Mm-hmm.
Going up on the road against the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play a home team here, my friend. I'm going to take the Los Angeles Chargers plus 140 over the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh.
You all right?
No, go. I forgot. I got to give you the money line on the Jags because I got them. They got to win out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So do your thing, and I'm gonna look to see what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I had it up here, but I got something else up. Okay, so news today coming out of Miami: Tyreek Hill is ill, and he missed today's practice, which is Thursday. He did not practice at all. I would imagine he will be trending towards playing, but the question is, how bad's the illness? What is it, and will it take anything away from him in 3 days when they go up against the Chargers on Sunday? May not be 100%. I don't know if something's wrong with Waddle. He's been nursing an injury here for a few weeks. He had just 1 catch for 9 yards last week. So the Miami Dolphins offense could be, if not, they may not be 100%, is what I'm saying here. The way to beat the Chargers is to run the football. Miami, that ain't what they do. They're not a running football team. I think that gives the Chargers a fighting chance. And good news on the injury front for the Chargers. Mike Williams was a full participant in practice on Thursday. For the first time since the Chiefs game, the Chargers should have their top 3 receivers locked and loaded and ready to go. Miami, not a great defense. Chargers, not a great defense. There's going to be some points in this one. It could be one of those games where the last team to have the ball ends up winning the football game. Chargers in a shootout at home. I think we've got a shot here. I'll take the Chargers plus the 140.
And I just looked, it's plus 168. I see Chargers 144 right now, but Jags are 168.
All right, I'll take your 144, and I will give you 168 on the Jags. So there you go. That's how you do it if you're the guest, by the way. When we pick against each other, you take the bigger dog. That way, if we both win, you're the ultimate champion. So very nicely done.
It wasn't by design because, like I said, they're slim pickings this week.
Yeah, not you're not getting on the Texans. You know the Texans. The Battle of Texas. There.
I'll pass.
And there is going to be one surprising upset, at least. Hopefully, it'll be both of these games. That's the way I'm looking at it. So.
Yeah. Or the Jets maybe can beat Buffalo in Buffalo for whatever weird reason.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. That'd be as a Chiefs fan, you'd love to see it. So, Steelers, they're going to crush this weekend.
I think they'll do okay, only because Lamar is out. So, and to be honest, I'm at the point now I just want to see Tomlin keep his streak going. Mm-hmm. So, if they can finish the season at 500, that's a Super Bowl win for me, the way they started.
It ain't going to be 500 this year, my friend, because there's 17 games. So, they're going to have to win 9.
Yes.
Are they sitting at 7 losses now?
5 and 7, I think it was.
So that's what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. They were 5 and 7. So, he's got some work to do.
And I didn't like the way the schedule looked the last few games, but this is one of the games I assumed was going to be probably a loss the way they were playing a few weeks ago. But now with Lamar out, I mean, I don't see why they can't beat them.
No, I don't either. I think that's a good spot, and that's something we talked about on our show. Is make sure you keep an eye on that injury report and see what Lamar's doing.
Yeah, they're favorites, so I might have been on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, the Rams end up winning that one. They end up beating the Raiders. So the over under on beat up Rams fans in the parking lot is going to be 3.5. So we'll see how that. All right, my friend. Hey, have a great night as always. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. And
thanks for having me.
Not everybody wants to do this, so I do appreciate you taking the time, making the effort, and getting your mug out there. As you can see, he's a handsome man. Not everybody can be CDub, but seriously, here's what you got on the other side. So that's a low bar right there, guys. If you got the equipment, you got a microphone, if you got a camera in your computer, you should do it. That's what I'm saying to you.
What time do your videos normally come out during the week?
My daily videos?
Yeah.
5 a.m. Central Time, so 6 a.m. Eastern.
6 a.m. Okay, because I'm gonna try to make sure I get the 2 games a day and 2 games tomorrow. I'll be on the weekend. Try to get them up and posted because I'll have some plays on these World Cup games coming up.
Excellent. And then next week, it's Parlay City, buddy. It's the Wild West. So
yes, love the bowl games.
It's gonna be fun. So yeah, I've started working on the bowl games. I got my sheet ready to go. Scott and I will be doing videos. Thanks for giving me a chance to plug that. I think we're going to be doing bowl game videos, probably in blocks of 10 or so. There's 41 bowl games, so we'll probably do them in 10-game blocks and see how that all plays out. So, got any early picks? You got an early favorite you want to lay on everybody?
Just for a game, a particular game?
Yeah.
Nah, not yet. You know what? Between doing soccer, I bet hockey, I bet NBA, I bet college basketball, I bet pretty much everything. So I'm probably putting in, I would say maybe somewhere between 20 and 30, 40 bets a day in.
Right.
So it just takes time that I try to move day by day because I don't try to move too far ahead because like today it was a short card. So I got some games in, but tomorrow soccer will be starting at 10 a.m. and it'll go the whole afternoon. And then I'll be at work. So I got to get off work and come home and do the 7 o'clock games. And then once them start, do the 8 o'clock games,
right.
so on. So it's never ending to look ahead. But when it comes down to that, I don't see just at the end, I don't think anybody can beat Georgia.
It does seem like a big ask. It really does. That is a heck of a good team. And they're a little better on the offensive side of the ball. I think the defense isn't quite as good, and the offense is better.
Yep.
But I mean, the defense is still, really, really good. They were just world-class historic levels.
Yeah, I mean, they let you score maybe 3 points or 1 touchdown.
Right.
Now they're giving up 10 or 13, but they're still scoring 30. So
yeah. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm the same way as you because I'm doing premiums. So I'm putting out a free play. I'm putting out premiums. I'm putting out, 8 to 10 picks a day, which means I'm probably capping, 50 to 100 games and throwing things out. So I totally get it. The part that I'm impressed with you actually have a job. You actually have a job besides it. This is what I do, and I feel like I work all day at it. So I can't even imagine with the day job, dude. So congratulations on that kind of volume and that kind of success, and holding down a 40. That's impressive right there. All right, guys, it's CDub. It's your boy. It's the Steamroller. Thanks for joining us. And good luck on all your plays this weekend. Don't forget to check me out every single day. CDub, you got a Twitter presence? You got anything you want to plug? Any place people can see you?
Not yet. I'm working on all that stuff, and I will soon, but I'm working on all that stuff right now because I got some things in the works.
Well, you can probably see CDub here, maybe even this Thursday. You don't even know, but I guarantee you he'll be back in that chair. We'll be doing our picks. You guys take care. Good luck this weekend. And we'll see you next time.